Apollo 13 was the third Apollo mission aimed at landing men on the moon. The craft was launched from Kennedy Space Center on April 11th, 1970, but the lunar landing was aborted after an oxygen tank in the service module failed 2 days into the mission. The only option for getting the crew home was to have them continue to the moon and use its gravity to slingshot them home. The command module systems had to be shut down to conserve its remaining resources for reentry, forcing the three-man crew to transfer into the tiny two-man lunar module as a lifeboat. Although the lunar module was designed to support two men on the lunar surface for only 2 days, Mission Control in Houston improvised new procedures so it could support three men for 4 days. The crew experienced great hardships, including extreme cold, limited oxygen, and limited power. But the worst problem was having only enough fuel for one major course correction as they came around the moon to head home. LZ Gerals was an engineer working in the Apollo program at that time and told me personally that the general feeling among Mission Control was that Apollo 13's odds of getting home safely were about the same as throwing a dart across the room and hitting a piece of paper on its edge. From the moon, our atmosphere literally appears as thin as a sheet of paper. If the recovery capsule hit the Earth's atmosphere at too steep an angle, it would burn up, or at too shallow an angle, it would bounce off. There was no margin for error, as they burned almost all their fuel adjusting course to escape the moon's gravity. On April 15, 1970, President Nixon asked the entire nation to pray for the safe return of the astronauts. The crew returned safely on April 17, 1970. When our entire nation humbled itself in unified prayer and dependence on God, lives were saved. 2 Corinthians 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. It's March 9th of Explore the World, Knowing God Exists by Observing Creation by Bruce Malone, Julie Von Vett, and Richard and Tina Kleiss.